You think you understand power, but the truth is, you're terrified of the silence that follows your name. The world whispers that strength is found in numbers, in the laughter of friends and the clinking of glasses in your honor. But what happens when the laughter fades? The affection you bask in is often just a currency, and the moment you stop paying, you find yourself bankrupt of true connection. Real power isn't a popularity contest, it's a proving ground. It doesn't attract loyalty, it exposes its limits, often with a brutal efficiency that leaves you reeling. You are standing at a crossroads where the path to greatness is paved not with applause, but with solitude. The Stoics, masters of the inner world, knew that strength isn't found in the roar of the crowd, but in the quiet command of a calm mind. To lead, you must first learn to stand entirely alone. This is the harsh reality. People are drawn to the heat of your fire, not the strength of your flame. They warm themselves in your glow, but they will scatter when your light begins to illuminate their shadows. It's not rejection you feel, it's refinement. Your journey acts as a filter, and the more you grow, the more you realize that you didn't lose anyone, you simply outgrew the space they were meant to fill. This isn't about arrogance, it's about responsibility. You can't carry everyone with you to the summit. Some are heavy in the worst way, not because they are bad, but because their weight is not meant for the altitude you are trying to reach. To lower your standards for comfort is to trade your clarity for a kind of closeness that will eventually cloud your vision. People will misunderstand this. They'll call it selfish, cold. Let them. The fortress of the mind you are building isn't a wall to keep the world out, it's a filter to keep you whole. Betrayal doesn't arrive with a scream, it sneaks in with a whisper from the seat beside you. It comes dressed as friendship, as a shared secret, as a reassuring pat on the back. But it is always a pattern, and those patterns are always visible if you have the courage to look. The wise don't become cynical, they become discerning. Trust, once given freely, becomes a calculated risk. You begin to understand that trust is not a gift you hand out, but a currency you spend with wisdom. You start to protect your inner world not from fear, but from self-respect. You realize that not every thought needs to be shared, and not every wound needs to be displayed. Silence is not a sign of weakness. It is a strategic fortress. It is a discipline that gives you time to separate your emotion from your principle. The most powerful decisions are made in the quiet. They are born in the stillness, and they are forged in the unwavering choice to keep going when nobody is clapping. The world will question you, doubt you, and try to fold you. But a leader grounded in principle can't be moved by noise. They don't react, they respond. The ones who chase power without ever looking inward are destined to be broken by it. Power doesn't corrupt, it reveals. It turns up the volume on what is already inside you. If your foundation isn't strong, no height is safe. True power, the kind that lasts, isn't born in the spotlight. It's born in the shadows of your own self-reflection. So, if the path ever starts to feel lonely, don't panic. The summit isn't a stage, it's a mirror. It shows you whether your ambition was rooted in purpose or performance. If you stay, if you don't run from the silence, you will develop a kind of clarity that can't be taught. You begin to lead not with noise, but with presence. Your words slow down. Your decisions become intentional. You no longer need the world to echo your thoughts. You just need to live them. This is the path the powerful walk. They have stopped measuring their worth by the response they get and started measuring it by the alignment they feel. They have built an unshakable trust in themselves to walk with purpose, even when no one is walking beside them. They keep building when no one is watching, because they are no longer climbing for an audience, they are climbing for themselves. And when they finally arrive at the summit, they are not alone in their solitude. They are whole,